Pink Poodle Crafts, join the Poodle Pack. It's time to get creative and make you laugh. Make your own art today. Pink Poodle Crafts is the way.
What a good boy. Hey crafty family, it's me, and we're here for part 2 of our unicorn, our beautiful unicorn. This has dried. Very nice. And if you notice this dish that I have it in, this dish is a dish that I got at the Creative Reuse, and it said Royal Chelsea English bone china made in England. And when I looked this up, this dish is worth about $35 for just this little dish. And there's a whole set. I wish I had the whole set. That would be amazing. But they have like whole sets of really beautiful china. And yeah, I've never owned like nice china. So this is the only piece I have. And so I'm going to have it sitting with like little doodads in it or whatnot. But it's really pretty. So I just thought I'd show that because I did end up looking that up. So anyway, now that we've got our glitter and it's dried, and as long as it's dry, you can put this back in. Obviously, you want to give it a good, quite a few hours to really dry all the stuff inside before you throw this back in. Otherwise, if you put it on while it's wet, then the glitter's never going to dry because it's going to close it up like it would a bottle or something of glue would, wouldn't dry up if you put the cap back on type of thing. So these things can be a little tricky to get back on. There we go. Alrighty, there's our little hanger do. Now I'll set that aside for a minute. We've got our little horn, and we're going to paint our little horn. Because what I think I'm going to do is, overall, what I think I'm going to do is, I'm going to, I don't know whether I'm going to wrap this with something. I probably am. I don't know, but first I'm going to paint it, just to be on the safe side. I'm trying to think what I should do, honestly, is not worry about painting it and wrap it with this here. Because I think that would look magical. Either that or douse it in glitter. You can do whatever you want. I mean, obviously, if it's yours, you can wrap it however you want. So I'm going to see about wrapping this. Yeah, I think that would be pretty magical. Let's do that. Let me get it started. We'll use some, actually this stuff is quite sticky, quite good at that type of thing. Obviously, we don't need to cover the bottom. We just need to cover down to it, but not like on the actual bottom. And if you're going to do like a gold paper or something, just make sure you try not to get too much glue on the actual paper. And if you do, wipe it off with a baby wipe. pretty good to me. Oh, come on now. Not perfect, but I think it'll do. Okay. There's our horn. It's very long and luscious and beautiful. And I'm probably going to put something up at the top so the little part where it's kind of got a crease in it, it'll probably be covered up. So not overly worried about that too much as I can. Okay. Now, obviously it's going to hang from here, so you want your horn to go about like that, sticking out. So I'm going to take the hot glue and we are going to hot glue it on. Actually, before we do that, let's worry about the ears first, because it'll be a little easier with the ears on. So what you need to do is make a little template out of chipboard and make just a little ear. You just need one. Now I have purple felt like this that's got these marks on it. I may turn it over and use this side, but I'm going to try right now to do a couple of ears and maybe pick up some of this black to make it look like, I don't know, like an ear. I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do this is, but I'm trying to think. Yeah, because you're going to leave yourself enough room to fold it at the bottom so that your ear, I'll show you what I mean. So that you have a flap to glue down to your glass or whatever, doesn't have to be glass, plastic, whatever, ornament. So I'll show you in a second. Yeah, maybe I'll leave it like that. And then this one I'll do going this way. I just flipped it over because I know that it's not perfectly symmetrical, so that it'll look symmetrical when you put it on. If you flip it over the opposite way before you cut the second ear. Unless you were able to make them symmetrical. So that's good. What I mean in this way, one's kind of leaning that way, so that'll go on the one side. But what I mean is if you fold it like that, you can make it so that your ears are sticking out. But I'm going to back it on white, so I may actually trim these down a little bit because I forgot I was going to do that. And to do that, so I'm going to cut it a little bigger, and then I may even cut it. I'm just cutting around because the purple is supposed to be like the inner part of the ear. So obviously that might be a bit big, but we'll cut it down if we have to. I'd rather do it bigger. I'd rather start bigger and then cut it down than start too small. You know what I mean? So there's our ears. Normally we would, I guess, fold the white over actually. But the ears are a little big, so we're going to drop these down a little bit. I'm going to cut these down a bit, like quite a bit. And then we're going to cut these down a little bit. A little more. Like so. If I need to cut it off at the bottom, I will. So I'm going to actually trace this one against this one going the other way. So that they're like that, and then trace this one. Get off. Okay. This one can use a little bit off on the side. Alright, so those are our ears. It takes a second to get the ears prepared. But once you do, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Now the ear should go in a little bit, I guess. Trying to think how I want to do this. What I may do is make like a little crease on these. And here, I know what I'll do. As I knock everything over. I'm going to make like a makeshift crease inside. I'm not going to like push it all the way, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to, if I can get the glue to come out, that would be wonderful right about now. I'm going to make like hardly a little crease in it. So it doesn't quite go all the way, but it, you see what I mean? It made like a little shelf. I'll put a little bit more over here. This way. this way, this will be able to, and what I'll do is just give that a little trim so you don't see it on that side and that side. So this way, this will hold the ears up because now they've got this little shelved crease right here that I can glue this little part right here. I didn't push it all, I didn't like glue it enough where it made it go flat. I glued it right at just the very inner part so that it made this little shelf. And that little shelf is going to hold the ears. And then this might be a little big, but we'll trim it down a little bit. Like so. So that'll fit in there perfectly. Perfect. Let me make sure the other one looks the same when I'm done with it. Where'd it go? Where'd the other one go? I know I have 2 ears here. Let me guess. It fell on the damn floor? Seriously, what the frick happened to it? Am I losing my mind or something? Like, why is it that I always lose everything sitting literally right here, never moving out of this spot, but I am the only person I know that can fully lose something that's not even that small and have it disappear off the face of the planet? Do you ever notice that about me? That I don't even have to move and something will completely disappear? Look, it was underneath the damn glue guns. Probably stuck to it because it's sticky on this side. Good night. How frustrating is that? But it's the truth. I'm the only person that can do that. That can lose something in plain sight. So I'm putting the tiniest amount of glue in that crease so that it doesn't glue the whole thing shut. And I'm doing it in a couple spots because I don't want it to glue the whole thing shut, obviously. I just want it to glue and make a little like shelf for my ear so that I can pull it a little bit. I find that's probably going to be the easiest way to make, see, now I got a shelf here too. Easiest way to make these ears sit on the bulb, the glass, properly. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I got rid of that piece of plastic that they were sitting in before, but let's do this. Here we go. It's easier if you have something to sit them on because then you have something to look at. So now it's time to glue this piece to, yep, let's lose that again, to this piece. So I'm going to put the glue on it, and it doesn't have to be so covered. It just has to really tack itself on there because it's not like it's gonna, it's not like anybody's gonna play with this. It's not a toy, you know what I mean? Glue strings. It's gonna sit on a tree, so, and obviously whoever, you know, would have it would wrap it up in a lot of tissue paper after they're done with it for the season and put it away and not give it to like kids to play with because that's not what it's for. It's for looking, not touching, as my mother would say. Okay, so our two ears are intact and ready to go on the little dude. So we're going to put them right up there. And now I'll just kind of squish them down so I can hold them in place while they dry a little bit. Now obviously we're hot gluing this to glass. if you yank hard enough, it'll probably come off. But you're like I said, you're not going to be yanking hard on this. It's not meant for that. It's meant to be hung on a tree and carefully used, basically. And I probably should have bent these in, but I didn't. That one I did a little better job. Stay up. And then the horn will go right here. Actually, we're probably better off putting it up here. I'm afraid if I put it down too much. I have flowers and stuff to put around it, white and purple flowers. So I don't know whether I want to put it down, because let's see, when it hangs, yeah, I'd rather have it up here. We're just going to glue it. Let's do it. Screw it and do it. Okay. How cute. Oh, this way. See? Our little unicorn is coming along, and I'm going to drop it on the glass and get myself very upset. Okay. So, now we're going to put some flowers around the unicorn's horn. Like I said, I've got purple. I've got a couple different purples and some white in case we want some white. Because I can do like... So I may not do any white. Who knows? We'll see. It just depends on what we do. I've seen some people do a lot of stuff to the main area, as you call it. And other people, there's a lot of people that made these, like tons. There's tons of videos out there of people that made these. So, I'll link one of them that I saw down below. But honestly, if you look up, if you just do a search on YouTube for unicorn ornament, you're going to find a ton of unicorn. I don't feel like bending down to pick that up. I'm over it. You're going to find a ton of unicorn ornaments. Let's see if I want to use white or not. I think these white ones are slightly smaller than these. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. It's hard when it moves around. If I did that, oh yeah, that would be nice. We'll do the 3 purple and then 2 white. I can do the white in here. I also have these, but I don't know that these, yeah, I don't think they're going to be appropriate for this. Plus I have something else I want to pull out as well. This one just doesn't look like it's sitting straight. whatever. It'll be fine. Get off of me. Hold tight onto your little ball because it's going to want to move around. Cute. And then what we can also do is get some rhinestones and have a rhinestone cowboy, or just a rhinestone unicorn. I'm not sure I have purple rhinestones. It's kind of, oh yeah, maybe I do. Wait, what's that? Is that purple or is that pink? That's a purple. Ooh, that's a purple. I'm finding some purples. Back here. I have this purpley color, kind of. Let's see. Okay, so if I put, like, do I want to put one in the ear? Why are they always all different? Can I just find two small ones that are the same? That's not the same. There we go. So I could technically use these as the eyes, but this big one over there. This big one on the other side. Goodness, they don't give you many purple, do they? Crying out loud. Did I get all the purples out? Jesus. Annoying. The least they could have done is give you more purple. There's one, but it's big, and I wanted a smaller one to match that one. There we go. Finally. That looks too pink. And that one didn't go where I wanted it to go. It's stuck on there now. won't use those, but now we're going to get some clears. Let's see. Let's see how many clear ones we could pull out that look similar. This stuff might hold a little, be a little better. Because putting hot glue on these teeny tiny little frickin' things, not easy 9 times out of 10. Not easy, I say. Why do I keep picking up everything and then dropping it? Is this like the way my life has got to be right now? Can I just flip and pick it up and not stick to my fingers and go flying in 7 different directions? That would be nice. That's not what I want. Stick there, not to my fingers. You jackass. Look how beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? That is gorgeous. We still have to put a face on our little unicorn. But I can get all this off the table now. Because I'm done with those, thankfully, because I hate dealing with these little rhinestones sometimes. I just don't like it. So I've seen most people, when they put the face on, they just put like eyes that are closed and just draw like a curved line with some little eyelashes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wanting, I think, to draw a little like nose thing. I think. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do this because I don't really want to do it with a Sharpie. I'm wondering if I have black. I think that would come off. I do have fabric paint that would work. I think it's dimensional. And there's black. So yeah, it's dimensional fabric paint. That would work. And that would give it a little dimension too, but it's all the way at the bottom of this. So I'm going to dump them all out for the black. And I don't even know if this stuff is any good. Yeah, seems to be. Okay. So what I might do first is, because I have I used a black one. What do you call it? Yep. For the love of God, where is it? Where's my Stabilo? Please, please. Where's my damn Stabilo? Why is my Stabilo missing? Always. Story of my life. Well, somewhere here I have a damn Stabilo. I should have 2 of them. Here it is. Jesus. Okay. So I don't mind drawing the eyes closed, but I also wanted like a note. Whoops. not that, but like I did the unicorns when I watercolored them, where I did like a little rounded area and then put like nostrils to make them look like a horse, because I mean, let's be honest, it's a unicorn. It looks like a horse, except those look like pig. I don't know. No, it should be the other way. The eyes should go like that. And then like that. That one looks stupid. And then that. And then, oh, that's cute. Like, let me look up on, I can look it up on the computer right now while we're sitting here and see. I'll load and look up the cartoon picture that I went by when I did the little, oh, I gotta take off my sweater. I get boiling around here. Don't know why. Every time I sit in this chair, I start to boil. Okay, unicorn graphic. That's what I looked up when I did the, can't think, the watercolor in the hospital when I was sitting there. It's getting more and more frustrating because I can't seem to speak anymore. So I'm trying to find the similar graphic right now. Of course I can't find it. It's exactly what I put in before and it's gone. I don't get it. Okay, well, we're just gonna wing it. I just can't be bothered. I can never find what I need when I'm on camera. That's just not possible. Okay, so if I put the eyes like that, maybe if I just do nostrils like that, and then a little mouth, because I do want to kind of have a face. Like, a lot of people were just doing like eyes, and I don't know, to me it looked incomplete, but that's just my opinion. So we can give it a try and we can wipe it off if we don't like it. And of course I don't have my damn glasses on. Where are my glasses? They've got to stay attached to my head because it makes it so much easier for me to see what the heck I'm doing. I don't like this one, so we're going to redo it. That's the nice thing about this, is I can just say screw it and redo it. The tip on this is like messed up or something. It's so bizarre. I don't get it. It would be on the black, right? The one that I'm using. Still don't like it. but you know, trying to get it as long as and with the same ratio of a dip as that one. There we go. Now it's even. And now we need to make the little once I do this, I can't touch it. So I've got to kind of just leave it alone. Once I put the face on, I'm pretty much done anyway, so it's not like I need to do so much more to it. Okay, and then we're going to put a little nosy nostrils. Like so. And a cute little oh, it's cute. Isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. See, that more looks more like a finished unicorn, where the other ones to me didn't look finished. That gives it a little more character, in my opinion. So now we're done. And it wasn't that hard to do at all. I mean, if you did a bunch of these, how cute would that be? Like, get a thing of ornaments. You could probably, once you do one or two, you'll probably get into the groove and you'll be able to do, you know, a bunch of them and whatnot. I could probably fix these ears a little better after this is dry. But yeah, that's really cute. Really cute. I hope you enjoyed this because I did. This is so freaking adorable. This is beyond adorable. So cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will definitely give this a try because it is super easy. I mean, the only frustrating part was drawing the little eyes and nose on the mouth, but you know, there was a few frustrating points, but generally, overall, it's very easy. And once you get the hang of it, you could probably bang out a bunch of these. And these would make great gifts for like a little girl that you know, or like a mom or a sister, anybody that loves any kind of unicorns or cutesy things like this. So definitely give that a try. And yeah, if you do it, post pictures in the group so that I can see your creations. That would be great. And if you're not in my group, the link is down below. The Pink Poodle Pack Creative Crafty Playground, something like that. I don't even know the name of my group. But anyway, it's free to join, and we have a slew of awesome people in that group who like to share their art, and it's awesome. So join it. Also, if you want a t-shirt, right now and until December 28th, I think it is, you can get yourself a Pink Poodle Pack VIP t-shirt that shows that you were a member of the Pink Poodle Pack since 2017 when the Pink Poodle Pack started our group. So get your t-shirt while you can. And we also have mugs, and they're pretty awesome. So the link's in the description below. Also, there's links to my Patreon, which is a way you can support my channel, and in return, get things like classes and free things sent to you in the mail, and free access to a special secret Facebook group, and all kinds of goodies. So check that out. And then there's also links to my Amazon, which has a list of Amazon things that I've bought that I have that I use regularly, that you might be interested in, things that I love to use, my supplies. So definitely check that out. And I'll also put supplies in that link where you can get stuff to make this unicorn. Or, well, if I can't find the exact things, it'll be very similar. So I'll find everything that you would need to make your own cute little unicorn. So definitely click on that link below. And if you can't find the links, they're right below the video in the description. It'll say show more. Click on that and then it'll open up the whole box so you can see all the links. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up if you like it, if you think this is cute, share it on your Facebook and your social media and your Twitters and all that good stuff. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. That's important. And I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you do what you love and love what you do and be nice to people. Bye. Bye.